What if I told you that one simple drink might change everything? In just 60 minutes, you'll notice how solid, confident, and lively your body becomes. Most men over 50 believe their problem is due to age, but it is actually due to blood flow. The truth is, your veins are not dead. They're only waiting for the appropriate signal to open. Again, there's one drink in your grocery store right now that can cause your blood vessels to dilate up to 200%. Naturally, there are no drugs or negative effects, only pure biological strength. This is what guys in their 60s and 70s are adopting to regain their confidence, and it works within an hour. Hello, I'm Dr. Amelia Hayes. I'm a board-certified urologist who has spent the last 20 years restoring men's function and vitality without the use of pharmaceuticals. And now, I'm going to show you what this drink is, how it works, and how you may utilize it to regain the power and stamina you thought you'd lost forever. Because the answer to long-lasting power cannot be discovered in a prescription bottle. It is concealed within your body's inherent chemistry. Stay with me until the finish, because the most powerful section comes last. Before we go into the drink, you should first grasp what's going on within your body. When you were younger, your arteries were wide, flexible, and vibrant. Blood poured through them like water from a brand new hose. However, as time passes, stress, sweets, lack of sleep, and simply sitting for too long begin to damage the lining of those arteries. The endothelium, or inner lining, regulates one key signal: nitric oxide. Nitric oxide acts like a switch. When you turn it on, your blood vessels dilate. When it is switched off, they constrict, limiting blood flow everywhere, including where it counts the most. That is why so many men experience a decline in their firmness, recuperation time, and energy levels. It's more than just hormones, it's about circulation. Imagine trying to water your garden with a kinked hose. No matter how great the water pressure, nothing goes through your body the same way. Without open vessels, blood cannot reach the muscles, nerves, and tissues that generate performance. Now for the exciting part. This is something your body can repair. You can literally retrain your arteries to open up and fill your body with life, and it all starts with what you drink. Because certain natural chemicals stimulate nitric oxide synthesis, causing the arteries to relax naturally, safely, and quickly. In this video, I'll show you 5 potent drinks that can accomplish just that: restore circulation, boost oxygen, and bring back the performance you thought was lost. One of them is so effective that it can grow your veins by more than 200% in just an hour, and we'll start with that one next. The number 1 nitric oxide booster you can use before intercourse. This is it. The drink that pharmaceutical corporations never discuss since it performs so well and is entirely natural. Beet juice. It's not unusual or expensive, but it's one of the most effective ways to increase blood flow and performance, particularly for men over 50. Here's why drinking beetroot has high levels of natural nitrates. Nitrates move through your digestive system and into your bloodstream, where they are converted into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the chemical that causes your arteries to relax and widen. When it rises, your blood vessels expand like a balloon full of air. That expansion results in more oxygen, minerals, and blood, reaching every region of your body that requires it, especially the most critical areas for intimacy and stamina. According to clinical research, beetroot juice can boost blood flow by up to 200% in just an hour. That is not hype. That is biology. When nitric oxide levels rise, the smooth muscles in your blood vessel walls relax. Your circulation improves. Your hardness increases, and your confidence returns. Here's why timing and amount are important. Drink approximately 8 to 16 ounces. That is 250 to 500 milliliters of pure beetroot juice, taken around 60 minutes before activity. That is the time when nitric oxide levels peak in your blood. You can create it fresh using a juicer or with pure, unsweetened root juice. At most retailers, Simply avoid blends containing added sugar. Sugar eliminates the vascular benefits. If you don't like the earthy flavor, mix it with some apple or ginger juice. Keep at least 75% of the beetroot to retain its strength. Some guys report feeling a warm pulse move through their bodies around 45 minutes after drinking it. That's circulation, waking up, and that's only the beginning. Because once nitric oxide begins to flow, you can protect, extend, and prolong its life. How? By combining beru juice with another potent drink that keeps nitric oxide active in your system. And that's what we'll discuss next. Now, let's discuss something luscious, deep, red, and ancient. A drink was formerly termed the nectar of strength. Pomegranate juice is used in traditional Persian medicine. For thousands of years, men have utilized it to increase fertility, energy, and endurance. Today, research reveals why every glass of pomegranate juice contains potent plant components known as polyphenols, namely phenolane. Think of pocolane as a shield. When you drink pomegranate juice, antioxidants surge through your bloodstream to protect nitric oxide. Beru juice helps you create the same chemical. Say that nitric oxide is delicate. It degrades when exposed to free radicals or inflammation. That's where pomegranate comes in. It inhibits free radicals, allowing your nitric oxide to remain active for several hours. So, while beru opens your arteries, pomegranate protects them. Like a bodyguard for a king. The end result is more maintained blood flow, improved circulation, and longer-lasting firmness. One large study examined males who had a tiny glass of pomegranate juice every day for 4 weeks. Almost half said that their performance had returned to levels they had not experienced in years, and many said their confidence had risen in order to reap the full benefits. Drink 8 to 10 ounces of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice approximately an hour before intercourse. And here's a bonus. If you incorporate it into your morning routine, your baseline circulation will gradually increase. Every time you drink it, you're conditioning your blood vessels to remain open, receptive, and alive. But what if there was a drink that not only protected nitric oxide, but also produced more of it? There is, and it is hidden within one of the world's most refreshing fruits. This following one surprises almost every man I talk to. Watermelon is typically thought of as a summer fruit. Sweet, refreshing, and straightforward. However, one of the most effective natural substances for men's circulation may be found within the red meat, and even more so in the white rind. It's called citrulline. When you drink watermelon juice, your body converts citrulline to another amino acid called arginine. Arginine is subsequently converted into nitric oxide. The same molecule that opens your arteries boosts blood flow, resulting in stronger, longer-lasting performance. Now, here's the trick. If you consume arginine directly, your digestive system breaks it down before it enters your bloodstream. However, citrulline from watermelon skips this mechanism. It passes through your body intact, is processed in your kidneys, and then floods your system.